All right, welcome back to JonesyCast. I'm Jonesy, and this is the cast. Hey, please like and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. If not, that's cool too. Let's get straight into it. Solar 666, male 28, very intimately seeing female 26 for 6 weeks, twice a week. Me, male 28, confused. Had the talk this morning. I'm willing to give it to myself. No, I'm willing to give myself to her. I don't need a label or any real expectation of a relationship. Reading the rest of your post, I don't know if that's entirely true. So, I'm willing to give myself to her. I don't think you understand how big of a statement that is. Give yourself to her. Give your hopes, give your dreams, give your life, give your money, give your time, give your body to her. And for what kind of guarantee? You know, I mean, I think you need to value yourself for the man you are a lot more than you already do. But having said that, man, I'm not judging you on that. I mean, I've said the same thing and I meant it at the time. I don't need any label or any real expectation of a relationship. I think you do need a label. Everyone needs a label for everything. It's just what we do as humans. You know, I label a girl, a cup, a bottle, a belt, and a hat. If I don't, then communicating about what the object is that I'm referencing without a label is nearly impossible. You know that thing that you put on your head that blocks out the sun? A hat? Yeah, that. Well, then you've just labeled it, right? So you know the thing that I've got with you that we both haven't described? Oh, you mean an off and on casual relationship that's up to her? That's the label, son. I just asked the question about being exclusive. Now she has said she doesn't want to sleep with anyone else currently, but can't commit to being exclusive with me as she doesn't know what will happen in the near future. Mind you, this morning I did see Tinder still on her phone. When questions, she responded with, "Oh yeah, I don't really use it much." As you can imagine, I'm in a bit of a mind game here. I'm pretty terrified to open myself up to someone that may have the ability to play around with what she considers exclusive. What do you all think? All right, here's what I think. What I think right now is that you're in a relationship with someone who has carte blanche. They just have essentially the right to do whatever they want whenever they want, because right now you're willing to allow that, right? I would not be willing to allow that. So she's got Tinder on her phone. Options. She wants options. You know, if this guy's good enough, sweet, I'll stay with him. But if there's options, look, at least in my experience, I'm 34 now. I've been with a lot of women, and that's just to give you context. I've watched the relationships of my friends. What I've noticed is that anyone who begins a relationship from a position of I have carte blanche to do what I want, likes to maintain that. Okay, this relationship for you is not going to switch into the relationship that you see yourself in that's happy. It's not going to switch from the way that it is now into her treating you equally, promising you exclusivity and girlfriendship. I don't see it happening. I could be wrong, but just from what I've seen, man, I'm not. Just from my experiences and what I've seen over the last 20 years of talking to friends and family and doing it myself, usually what will happen is that there's an old saying, I can't remember who said it, but he said, I would not be a member of a club that would accept me, right? And the truth here is you are allowing her to accept you in a weakened position. So she's going to act like you're in a weakened position. She's never going to switch to and just give you the right and give you the respect of an equal. It's not going to happen because you've already established that you're willing to be in an unequal position, right? As you can imagine, I'm in a bit of a mind game here. I think it's only because I think you're right. You are in a mind game, but I think it's all in your mind. I don't think she's playing mind games with you. I think she's being straight up honest with you, and I think you should take her at her word. And what that means is she cannot commit to you with being exclusive because she doesn't know what will happen in the near future. Now, she has a right to have that position. She has a right to say that to you, but you also have a right to knock that back. And in my opinion, you have a responsibility to protect yourself by knocking that back, right? I'm pretty terrified. Well, there's a fucking statement. Pretty terrified. Like, I would be fully terrified of opening myself up to someone that may have the ability to play around with what she considers exclusive. Listen, if you want to continue this relationship, that's okay. But you need to understand where you stand, and you need to be okay with where you stand. And where you stand right now is that she calls the shots. The ball is in her court, and there's not a goddamn thing you can do about it except leave. Okay? That's it. Here is what I would do if I was in your position, right? Write down what you want in a relationship. And for anyone who watches my other videos, just click off now. Write down what you want in a relationship. Write down what you don't want in a relationship. Write down what you want to be as a man, the man you want to be, and write down the woman you want to have. When you write all those things down, write them down. Don't type them in a device, right? When you write them down, that will be the compass against which you judge every single relationship that you get into, whether it's this one or not. Because, man, you're 28. I'm 34. I became a man pretty much at 28. I really started to take responsibility for my life and for my actions. I started listening to a lot of Jordan Peterson. Says every dude on the internet, right? But it was true. That's what happened. And so I would write down what you want in a relationship, and I would seek that. I would work on yourself as a man, as an individual. Become a man worth having, so that you can have a woman worth having, okay? And look, I'm not 100% there yet. I've got a girlfriend right now, and she is amazing. And I hope she thinks I'm amazing. But we individually and together are working on ourselves to make the best relationship and the best people that we can be. It's a never-ending game, man. You know, it's a never-ending story. But with this, I don't like your chances here, man. Just looking at the odds and what I know of relationships, I don't like your chances. What I would do is either be willing to approach this relationship casually or leave it, right? I hope that helps. This could have just been me rambling, and I am just some dude on the internet. So I hope it helps, man. And good luck.